begin with breaking news in the 4th Congressional District here in Connecticut.
A big upset. Incumbent Republican Congressman Chris Shays has been voted out of office, beaten by Democratic newcomer Jim Himes.
Here are the latest numbers for you. With almost half of the vote counted, it's Jim Himes with 58%, Christopher Shays with 41%. Shays has represented Connecticut in the House for more than 2 decades. He was first elected to office back in 1987 in a special election after the death of Republican Stuart McKinney.
This was certainly a close race, a dead heat right down to the finish, but Himes has pulled it out with a pretty comfortable margin so far. Let's get right to Channel 3's Hena Daniels, live with the Himes camp at the Brew Pub in Newark. Pretty happy place, Hena.
Very optimistic, very happy here, Dennis and Denise. All the anticipation in one of the tightest races in the country has led to tonight. Jim Himes took the stage just a little while ago. Let's take a listen. That's actually one of his family members now.
I think she really wins Volunteer of the Year award. She was there all the time helping us out, so thank you. I'd also like to give a huge thanks to Ginny Fox in Stanford. And a special thanks to Sarah Colombo and Beth Lapos in Greenwich. And of course, thanks to my daughters who hung in there when I was not there. And and of course, to all the supporters who just were so kind to me over the months, everywhere I went, and you all really helped me make it through this event, and I'm glad we're all here to celebrate together. Thank you.
My friends, we have worked awfully hard in the last 18 months, so now is the time to, as we contemplate what we need to do tomorrow, is to have a really, really good time tonight. Thank you.
Now, earlier, that was Himes' wife speaking now. Mr. Himes just spoke a little while ago. But of course, I'm going to try to get a one-on-one with him and bring it to you as soon as possible. Dennis and Denise, back to you.
All right, thanks, Hena. He's, of course, surrounded by some exuberant Democrats, the Attorney General Richard Blumenthal and Mayor Dan Malloy.
All right, let's take a look at the 5th District numbers that we have at this hour. With nearly half of the vote counted, Chris Murphy, the freshman, goes back for another term with 58% of the vote. David Cappiello, the Republican, with 41%.
Let's go right to Len Besthoff live with Congressman Murphy in Waterbury. Len?
A very happy headquarters here for re-election for Chris Murphy here in Waterbury on Bank Street. And we have Chris Murphy with us right now. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
A big race, a big win. It's always tough to win that first re-election contest after being a first-term incumbent. What do you think was the key to winning this race?
Well, I think people were ready for a real change. I think they were ready to turn the page on the Bush administration. I think we gave them a very, very positive message. I think David Cappiello, a good friend of mine, ran a credible, very good race, but in the end, I think people responded to our positive message and really wanted to win this country back for middle-class families that have been forgotten for far too long in Connecticut and across this country.
Again, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Great,
Chris Murphy going back to Congress for a second term. We're live at the Bubble Newsroom in Waterbury. Len Besthoff, Channel 3, Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Len. And stay with CBS and Channel 3 for the latest election returns.